Majority of you, my valuable viewers, have had an opportunity to watch my earlier video which I did showcasing my village during the rainy season. You remember I had showcased a period when the rains had started and when we were doing the planting. So today I want to showcase the result of what we were doing during that particular period. If you haven't seen or if you haven't watched that particular video, please go ahead and watch some of the previous videos I did. You will come across one of the videos I did showcasing the planting season and how we were doing the planting together, or rather the sowing together with my family members. Now, if you haven't had that particular opportunity, I'm giving you that opportunity again once more so that you can learn something about this particular region. Welcome and thank you so much for always considering tuning into your most favorite online TV channel. My name is Julius and this is Public Desire Media TV. Now, I always take the first opportunity to welcome all of you who are watching this particular channel for the very first time. If you know that you're watching this channel for the very first time, please feel welcomed, feel at home, because for only one single reason, this is the only channel that gives you the opportunity to watch and enjoy exact, accurate, specific, and relevant content that is geared towards making you a better person in whatever you do. Now, you can see from my background, I'm in my village of time, just hanging around with the wrong people. Once more, I remind you, go and check my earlier videos. I told you one of the biggest time robbers are wrong friends. If you have wrong friends, then you are geared towards poverty. And this world, people are running against two things. People want to be happy, people want to kick out poverty. And now this is what I've been doing since I came back in the village. I've been trying to kick out poverty through working very hard. I don't want to take much of your time. I want to take you through this particular farm so that you can see what I've been doing since November up to July. So stay tuned right from the beginning of this particular video until the tail end so that you can be able to watch and enjoy what I have prepared for you. I also made some effort, my valuable viewers, to prepare this particular field and get some groundnuts. We all know the energy that we get from the groundnuts, especially the newlyweds. If you are newly wedded, you know the value of groundnuts into your household. I don't want to talk much about it. I want you to watch this particular farm and also see how well I've prepared this particular farm. This is groundnuts. I'm so happy they are doing so well. I'm so happy they are doing so well. And soon or later, I'll be able to monetize this, take it to the market, and get some money for my energy. Guys, don't forget, I'm not doing this to show off. I'm not doing this to show off. I'm just showing you, my valuable viewers, that it is possible that you can monetize your energy. Don't hang around with the wrong people. Don't spend majority of your time being idle things which are not beneficial to you. Everybody is running outside here to get money. So if you get time, please spend your energy wisely and make sure that at the end of the day, you have got something to give yourself and to your family, and also to spare some. If you are lucky enough, you can spare some for your future use. So what I'm showing you right now is a groundnut farm. This is my farm. Remember I'm just waiting for some few months here to be ready for harvesting, so that I can take them to the market to monetize my energy. Remember, it's a race against poverty. It's a race against poverty. Everybody is trying to do one or two things to make sure that he or she kicks out poverty. And the best way to do it, get back to the farm, do something constructive, and feed yourself. Remember, the year 2030, almost half of the population will be staying in urban centers. All these people, I'm sure, will need food. And people eat on a daily basis. So if you want to be somebody who is wise, please get a piece of land, do something, soil your hands, get yourself prepared for better times, because at the end of the day, people will come to you and buy your products, and you'll have money in your pocket and also something also to eat. So let us go to the other side of the farm. I want to show you the maize plantation. Remember, I was also doing the maize planting. So let us walk towards that side. You also have an opportunity to watch the maize plantation also. So stay tuned, don't go away as we walk towards that particular direction. Don't forget, if you already like this particular video up to this moment, please, my valuable viewers, don't forget to give it a like, because this is the channel that gives you the opportunity to also learn how you can do this farming. I showed you at the beginning of this year, around April, May there, when the rains had already come. We were doing planting and sowing together with my brothers and sisters. Even my mother was there. And today I want to take you to the exact place I was doing the sowing, so that you can see what has grown at that particular area. So guys, I'm here at the maize plantation. You can see this is the fruit of my hard labor. This is what I was doing the other time. You can see for yourself to what extent they have done. If they have done well, if they are not done well, let me see your comments in the comment section. Let me see, guys, what are your comments. So this is the maize plantation. Remember, guys, I continue reminding you, it's a race against poverty. We are not racing against each other. We just want to make sure that at the end of the day, all of us have something to eat and also have some money in our pocket. So I keep on reminding you, if you have got something, some piece of land somewhere, anywhere, please try to do something. I came here sometime back in November. Earlier this year, I started doing planting, and this is what is the result of the hard labor. So I want you to enjoy this. Watch this. This is my background. You can see up to that particular end. Yes. Let me know what you think. Just see for yourself up to that particular area. This is the entire place where I planted maize. So it's just a matter of time. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be able to harvest maize corn. So we are doing what we can do. Everybody was here some time back. You remember the video I did? I was trying to showcase how well we can utilize our time, because taking advantage of the maize, of the rainfall, was the only thing we could do at that particular time. And yes, this is the result. I'm still taking you around. It was a large piece of land. I'm still taking you around so that you can have a better look of how things work here. So enjoy. Make sure that you like this particular video. If you like it up to this moment, please give it a like. Share it, because somebody can also learn something here. How to monetize your time and energy. So some of this we have harvested. I'll show you. Some of it we have harvested, as you can see here. We have already harvested some of them, and we are drying them up so that we can get some maize flour. We can take them to the portion mill and get some maize flour. So as you can see, some of them we already harvested. This is already harvested. This is the upcoming one, though it is not going to give us anything, but the ones which have given us something we have already harvested. And we are also looking forward to getting a nice maize meal in the near future. The next 2 to 3 weeks we'll be harvesting the remaining ones. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this particular video. Remember, I'm not showcasing what I've done only. I'm also encouraging you, my valuable viewers, those of you who have got some piece of land, you can go back to the piece of land, prepare for future. Remember, it's a race against poverty. I'm not showcasing anything. I'm not boasting. I'm not showing off anything. But I'm just showing you how well you can utilize your energy and finally get some money in your pocket. So the tour continues. This is the other part. This is the other part. This is the boundary. The piece of land is sufficient for us to get our daily food. I keep on reminding you, my fellow viewers, that come the year 2030, majority of the world population will be staying in urban centers. What if all of us decide to move to urban centers? We will not have food to eat. So there will be what we call the food insufficiency. So to protect all that, or to take care of all that, some of us must remain behind to take care of the food needs for those people who have decided to go to the urban centers. So it is for this particular reason that some of us have resorted to come back to the farms, take care of this, do what we can do, so that eventually, when there's need to have food in urban centers, we can feed the nation. So this is maize. I've shown you the cassava, I've shown you the groundnuts, and this is my maize farm. I'm expecting to get a good harvest, as you can see from the look of things. I'm yet to harvest this particular area. The other part, let me just show you. The other part here, let me zoom for you. I've already harvested that region up to this particular area. This particular area I'm showing off, I'm pointing. This one I've already harvested, but the other, from here up to this other end, I'm here to harvest. I'm looking forward to getting a good harvest here, my guys. So I want you to learn something here, my fellow viewers. You can also do this. It's not only me, it's not only those people who are called farmers who can do this. You can also do this. If you have got any piece of land which is lying fallow and which is lying idle somewhere, please engage it, put it into proper use. Make sure that you do timely calculation of the rainfall so that you can get something out of that piece of land. It is a race against poverty. Everybody wants to get money in the pocket, also wants to eat. So the earlier the better. Utilize your energy to get money in your pocket. Don't sit idle. Don't sit idle gossiping. Don't sit idle, because they always say an idle mind is a devil's workshop. So engage yourself into meaningful activities, and eventually, I'm sure, by the grace of the Lord, you'll get something out of your energy. So I'm touring around my farm. I want to see. So you can see from here, we've harvested this particular region, and these ones are yet to be harvested. They are still upcoming. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, they'll be ready for harvest. I told you this particular region I've not harvested, but the other part which I'm showing you, which I'm pointing there, the other part I've already harvested. So this is the next place to be harvested. Viewers, I hope you're enjoying this particular video. Every minute of this particular video, give it a like. Don't forget to share it as many times as you can. Remember, this is Public Desire Media TV, the only channel that gives you the opportunity to watch and enjoy exact, accurate, specific, and relevant content that is geared towards making you a greater person. So sometimes when you don't see us in urban areas, when you don't see us in our best clothes, this is where we spend majority of our time, and then eventually earn a living out of our sweat. In my country, Kenya, this particular foodstuff, maize meal, is being consumed in large quantities. So it is upon those who can do farming to do it in large quantities, because it is a staple food here. People use it, consume it in large quantities. So enjoy watching my farm from my license. If you have got any better idea, you can tell me, so that in the next harvest I can get good harvest. And for the time being, this is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting to harvest. So here I've done what we call mixed farming. In between here, I've harvested beans here. I had planted beans here in between the rows here where I had planted maize. So mixed farming, we also do it mixed farming here, so that we get beans and also maize, which is also a good meal here in my country, Kenya. Wow, this has done so well. Wow. This has done so well. Thank God for that. Now, I was explaining that at this particular region, we also get beans. Beans also does so well in this particular region. So, in between the arrows here, in between here, where I'm pointing, I planted beans, which are already harvested, and I'm already consuming a good part of the beans. So this part, I'm also expecting the next harvest here. After some time, I'll come and harvest the maize here. Wow, so I'm done with the maize part. So this is the cassava plantation, which I had already shown you earlier. So it's very, very nice. I don't know, my valuable viewers, if you are aware of the different types of cassava here. Maybe some of you are aware, some of you may not be aware. I just want to take a few examples here so that you may see the difference here. So this particular breed, you can see the stem is very green. This type of cassava is not for consumption. You cannot get the arrow roots here. You cannot get the roots, from the ground cassava here and eat it directly. It is poisonous. So this type is not for consumption. What we normally do here in my region, we take this one, we take the cassava, we dry it up so that it can lose its water content, that's the moisture. Once it loses the moisture content, we dry it up. When it is so dry, that is, we know that there's no more water inside, that's the time now we take it and mix it with some of the maize, which we already dried up also, to give us maize flour. It's very, very delicious and very, very nutritious. Some of you may have had the opportunity to watch my earlier videos where I said that the millet, sorghum, and cassava, when mixed, it gives us a very, very strong, nutritious meal. So that one you cannot eat it raw, when it is raw, but this one is another species of cassava. You can have a look at it. This, from the stem here, you can see the colors here is different from the one. Let me try to bring it close to you. You can see the coloring is different. So this is a different type of cassava. This one you can consume it when you go down here, you dig, you get the cassava, you can consume it directly. This one is not poisonous, but it's also being used for consumption. The same way we consume it to bring food on our table. So I've shown you the different types of cassava. Don't come here in the farm and start digging here thinking that anything is edible when it is raw. Some of them are poisonous. Be very careful when you visit any farm. And if especially you visit me and I tell you just go to the farm and get yourself a cassava, be careful. You have to identify the difference. This one is different from the other one which I had shown you earlier. Even though this one This one is the same species. This one is a different one, yeah. Now this one is not edible. This one, you dry it up. Once the moisture content is gone, you can go ahead and grind it and get your maize flour, which is very, very nutritious, especially when it is mixed with the sorghum and millet. Finger millet, yes. Very, very nutritious. So this is the drying area. As you can see, I already dried some. I had shown you the harvest. This is the maize which I had harvested before. They are being dried here. After which some time, I'll take them to the market. Or if not taken to the market, I'll have some for my consumption. But given the fact that God had remembered me, I've got sufficient for sale and also sufficient for consumption. So I'm drying them up here, after which they'll go to the market and some will end up in my stomach. So it's a struggle against poverty, getting money in the pocket and also getting food on the table. So this is my drying area. So my valuable viewers, I hope you have enjoyed something. I hope you really enjoyed watching my farm from the lenses here. The farm is so large, as you can see from the look here. So large, I engaged many people to work here. I spent quite some money, but at least I'm happy. It's only 2 weeks or 3 weeks to go. I'll be monetizing my energy. So there's no problem here in spending, especially when you spend and knowing that you're going to earn something. I'm not going to show you much of this. I've tried my best. It cannot be better than this, my valuable viewers. I've come to the ultimate end of this particular video. Make sure that you share this particular video as many times as you can, because somebody might get something which might know, or he or she may have not known how to do. But welcome to my farm. You can come here anytime. I'll put your comments in the comment section. Tell me where you are, so that I can come and pick you, bring you to the farm, so that also you can get some of the cassava seeds and also maize seeds for your plantation, because at the end of the day, we also have to eat. All of us have to eat. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Let us meet into this particular channel again once more. Thank you for watching this particular channel. If you haven't subscribed to this awesome channel, please make it a point to subscribe to Public Desire Media TV. For only single reason, which I had said before, this is the only channel that gives you the opportunity to watch and enjoy exact, accurate, specific, and relevant content that is geared towards making you a better person in whatever you do. Bye-bye. Let us meet. Bye.